Hello everyone, welcome to my review. We return with some great trading ideas. This is the Aave coin, a great DeFi project. Yes, the uptrend is huge. It can still be seen globally. The 1000th compound average under the chart, yes. Under the price, we adhere to it, just clinging to it, the down wedge formation. Now let's have a closer look. There are some entry points coming up soon. We observe, watch. If you look at the analytics, yes, I highlighted the current trend with such a blue color, not decreasing but increasing with a blue color here and here, very well seen. Let's trace it down on a lower time frame and see in particular. I specifically drew here in green variant, in green color, where to enter and where is the entry point exactly in this area. Why? Because there's a double bottom here, yes, and we have divergence again. Bulls are hiding, divergences. Why is it here? Because at one and the same point of the graph it closed, and on the RSI it shows higher. Yes, here 36.97 is shown on RSI. A little higher, yes, better. Also at 4 o'clock we observe a bullish one and divergence. We need what we need. We need a new histogram not to update this low. Yes, divergences. A prick into the 1000th of the creeping average 4 hour. The lower limit of the trend, let's highlight it boldly so that we don't break through it. Yes, in general it might fall, but in the current bull market, the idea is not bad. Yes, because these are rare moments when at the point of a global uptrend, there will be an end and a downtrend, and even formed by a falling wedge. Yes, a pattern, beautiful. An increase in volume, note, very significant within this descending wedge. Here on the daily in general, it is considered, yes, there are disadvantages of this. So far, what volumes were higher, of course, within the framework of this uptrend. Here so far they have just increased. Yes, this makes us look at this coin. I look at it at all in general. I found, as I determined, I really liked this situation, also including the chandelier exit. Yes, a cool indicator that served as such a cherry on top, you see? So far my scenario has not played out, if anything, yes. It may fall apart, continue to move within the wedge, let's see, but even if we fall out of this trend, we have the possibility of a fake departure. Yes, that is such an arrival here. Yes, approach, a prick in this boundary. Yes, and a breakout of the wedge. And the exit from the wedge, as you know, moves our predicted target to point B to the exit point. Take profit at the base of this wedge, the base of the wedge, here. That is somewhere around here. Go for a target at 100 according to Ava. Here's a stop, marked as well. I don't even have a stop marked, but where the idea with the double bottom setup will be invalidated, so to speak. The idea will be a non-working exit so far, even at the 15-minute time frame with such a drain. It's basically taking place here, and the coin is so unstable. With such a drain, it still shows a bullish mood, 15 minutes hour, and the indicator is very cool, guys. I recommend it to anyone who really gets it. It's like a cherry on top. Again, I repeat, you can't trade just by that alone, but with an understanding of the market. It is very, very helpful to additionally point out things that would otherwise be apparent on the chart. Bitcoin is currently in such a gray area. Yes, majority. Let's clear everything and take a look. Majority, most traders here are closely monitoring this kind of pennant. Yes, I mean, we saw it pour out of this sideways channel exit. Yeah, let's do such a time frame sideways. Hey, a fake breakout to the upside on fake news. Yes, there's a lot of fake news. Jerry Gensler released fake news. Yes, we don't know. He tweeted there himself, not himself. We don't know in general. Everybody sold out, thank God. They bought out at a powerful volume. Now we'll figure out who else is buying, except for ordinary players in the market, because our Bitcoin is traded on ETFs. Yes, in addition to this, most of the players here are now watching from the sidelines. Right? The wimpy figure is a continuation of the overall movement, but also uncertainty, yes. So let's mark it here once and twice. Yes, there already was this kind of false exit from it, but we still stayed within it. Yes, we confirmed the lower limit. Not to say that here the slope is what played, rather the local level played and something like that. Yes, or this one, well, in general, locally they bought me out here. significantly after exiting this wimpy, you can consider the ideas, yes, either short or long. The point is what most likely it will be exiting down. Yes, since we had the false exit is significant and the zone is large, a large supply zone above us. Not bad, not a bad argument in terms of the long gun. It's the head and shoulders, okay, inverted, but it's so crooked. Volumes are increasing in the right shoulder. But even the picture itself is a tad crooked. Yeah, you can't definitively say what's happening here, whether it's an exit from the head and shoulders, a breakout of this zone. The main thing is, yes, the demand zone is very significant, strong, considering that we had a purple line. This is 43,467. Let's consider this. Here, a double bottom was formed. Yes, due to a leak, a micro leak. Here, the ARK Invest fund was sold for $100 million. And such a double bottom was formed, like trying to break out of it. It didn't work out, but it's colossal.
Естественно, из-за фактора такого, что отсюда это место, с которого начался прошлый медвежий рынок, да, то есть все вот этот весь пролив, да, весь этот ужас начался отсюда, 46 900, где-то 43 500, вот этот диапазончик, и его очень сложно пройти, да, поэтому большого рода проторговочка здесь нужна. Неопределенность локальная в рамках вымпела, как я сказал, но и глобально у нас боковичок, поэтому неопределенность. Здесь неопределенность.
Here the uncertainty will be eliminated with the help of fixation on the week. Yes, a close above 44,000 or below 41,500 locally on the exit from the pennant will see. Yes, my personal forecast, I kind of don't guarantee this. Most likely there will be some kind of exit here, and the general consensus of traders that I pay attention to says that a second bottom is likely to form here. Yes, that is, some kind of unloading can still be arranged here, but without fastening. But here in this zone on the week there on the day, and then the hike is higher now. We will figure out why, because of what factor this is, of course. An ETF. Let's remove the webcam. We will consider. Yes, we will. I remind you that after all, Bitcoin is bought out and quite powerfully. Yes, then you can see the total amount as of February 2nd purchases is 32,000 Bitcoins. Yes, it's a little bit late with this data. I'll show you in this video where to watch it in real time, but let's take a closer. Maybe I'll tell you who I pay attention to here. First of all, BlackRock. Yes, of course, IBT. Here's a very powerful buyer. Bitcoin is constantly bought there about 1,000. It has minimal values per day for 1.00 Bitcoins. A good one creates bullish pressure on the market. Then naturally Fidelity and Investco. Yes, and these are such big giants, the rest are also bought quite well. Pressure with grayscale drops, yes. It initially sold out very significantly here. Why? Because exchanges like FTX, remember, went bankrupt, sold their assets in which they were in grayscale. And through IBIT, Bitcoin was sold through ETFs. Bearish pressure, we are significantly. Remember, it is falling, yes, that is, you see, if you can look at 9645343 will soon stop altogether. Perhaps they will start buying Bitcoin, then in general. Wonderful news. Yes, because only ETF which creates bearish pressure on the market. Well, I hope that's clear. Let's move on to where to look at live data. This is the block site, yes. There is a separate section Bitcoin TFS. It's important that our cumulative volume, that is the volume, yes, still growing. Well, this is the volume of naturally traded shares of ETFs. But for us, this is a chart of interest in the topic of Bitcoin, right? Regarding Bitcoin, yes, on Wall Street, 30 billion. Remember this. On the second day, it's already true. The 6th, note on the 6th, a review of $30 billion. Not bad. Quite a volume. And usually, typically, it showed 6 billion the first week, 7. Yes, here 30 is a success. The success of these ETFs, the most important chart is this. Let's expand ClickSpot Bitcoin total net flow. That is clean, the takeaway from Bitcoin, the 19th. We had an outflow of Bitcoin from the market, and now we only have inflows. Since we trade altcoins, it's important to also look at Ether. Remember, there was a great idea for a double bottom? For the most part, it's recouped. It continues, the upward movement continues. Yes, here the lower inclination is winning back. I figured Yes, this kind of movement would follow it. Yes, the entry point was good here basically.
Зайти, как я говорил, на дневке очень хороший потенциал у эфира. Должен
Like I said, the Ether has very good potential on Dnevka. It should, if it's still within this indicator's scope to overtake Bitcoin and absorb its liquidity, then we'll have a real true alt season, which we can track using Total 3. Yes, that's right. Here is the total market cap of all altcoins, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let's revisit the old ideas. This is quantum, which is no longer relevant because if you recall, there was an ascending triangle here, from which we fell out. We are still in the demand zone, but we already got the first hints of an exit from it. Yes, closing before the 1000th moving average of the 4-hour period. And the fact that we will trade on it is very, very bad. Yes, the coins, as it turns out, are traded by bots. Therefore, it's not worth trying to enter it, even speculatively in the sense that neither in shorts nor in longs, as you can see, it's cutting in both directions. And the link is significantly wonderfully moving. There's a huge potential for growth here. It's not really market driving, but more of a harbinger of the bulls, a sign of a bull run, not just a bull market, specifically a bull run. A sign of why I'm saying that casually is because it's got a cool picture in the relationship with Bitcoin. You see here a monthly chart, a perfect double bottom, a nice and simple technical. It looks great, yeah, even though it's a measurement in some way. But to come down from this, But it went down, yeah, it's very, very improbable. Look at how perfect it is. Yeah, we've got a jab in the monthly moving average is happening. If we break through it, there are two factors. This is a double bottom and a moving average breakout. Phew, Link can fly on a rocket. I haven't put it in the take position yet. It's unknown where it stopped. The last one is a hook. Yeah, it hasn't gone from the last review. The uptrend here is starting to break. For the spot, I still see it as an attractive idea because the downtrend here was much bigger, longer, and its magnitude tells us that the next trend of the same kind can be powerful. Yeah, even if it's a sideways trend, it's still great. It's a cool idea. He could do something like this on his way and turn your profit. Yes, the potential in 72 there is 100%. Suits me. So at least with a spot portfolio, yes, it didn't go speculatively here. Speculatively, a double bottom wasn't formed. Well, and nothing. Yes, it didn't make sense to enter the position here. Thanks for watching. I wanted to remind you for the last time where we trade. It is a Bybit exchange, the minimum commissions, the most liquidity, and free P2P top-up. And by following the link in the description or by referral code 63583, you can get a deposit bonus of $100 in $100. There will be a bonus of $10, and for a deposit of $250,000, there will be a bonus of as much as $30,000. This promotion soon ends in baht, so try to be on time. Yes, if you want to switch from another exchange to a better one, it is the main source of income for the majority of traders from Russia now. Thank you for your attention.
Спасибо за внимание. Всем привет, обзор. Второй обзор начинаем.